Oh my gosh. Wow, and we are on the Tower Bridge. And look at this, the water is all the way up to the pier here. It seems like the main deck's where the action is gonna be. All right, making our way outwards. You can see this little park area out here. It's really cool to see. Beautiful visit here at the Tower of London. Let's see if we can maybe make it over to the Tower Bridge there. And then, of course, there is indeed the food question. There's something going on over here, like Tower Bridge tickets and entrance. Let's head that way. You've got Tower Coffee serving Costa Coffee here behind the tower, in this hotel by the tower, and the Tower Bridge entrance right this way. I think maybe we'll just wait on the food till we get somewhere that sounds exciting for us, but let's make our way up this way, see how that goes. And this stairwell almost reminds me of like the tube stairwells here. Oh my gosh, wow, and we are on the Tower Bridge. Would you look at that? Extremely close to these moving cars. Beautiful pictures, the view in the distance here, the city and the water beneath us. An incredible spot. City of London, Tower Bridge. See, it looks like it says City of Tower London Bridge, but that's not what they're saying here. Beautiful spot. It's quite windy, but let's check it out. To me, this feels like the most iconic London thing here, you know, the Tower Bridge. It's like the icon that you see in the pictures. It's the London Bridge story that goes in our song. You know, Tower of London is very cool. I'm really glad I saw it. But, you know, I wasn't necessarily expecting to see it or knowing what to expect or anything like that. Whereas this, yes, beautiful view from the bridge up here. I wonder how this goes if we go up there. I guess we'll find out. Take a look at the beautiful view of the Thames as well. Beautiful river view right before we step inside here. Really, really cool to see this spot. Let's make our way in and check it out. Hey, I have the city pass. One, yes, thank you. Beautiful to see the views from up here in the Tower Bridge. You can see incredible perspective from both sides. We've got this vantage point to be able to look out at all of London from up here. You've got skyscrapers, you've got the river beneath us. You can see the Uber boat at times sailing there beneath us. Beautiful place, and really, really glad to be able to take the walking tour. And you can see they're flying that UK flag as well. It only makes sense, right, when you're in the UK, but really, really cool to be able to take it, especially in here. A lot quieter, more relaxed pace, and you got the 4 walls around us, the windows, so we can stay nice and warm as well. And I'm just now discovering that this means camera, slide me open, and you get a nice view down there as well. You can hear the wind, all that stuff, and then close it up and stay nice and warm. I like that too. And the beautiful view continues as we walk further down the Tower Bridge here. I love to see the river beneath us, love to see the city all around us, and very interesting to read about the history as well, like grounded London in the 1870s and bridging the Thames, and so much more. Great information all throughout here. Really, really cool to see this video about different designs for bridges and how they might work. That's a clever one right there. The lift bridge, where the bridge comes up in the middle so that it's still connected. Tunnel bridges and so many more, until these ones got to be revised and then approved here for the Tower Bridge. Really is a smart concept, right? The double-decker, if you will, double-decker Tower Bridge. Really, really interesting to read about. Queen Victoria thought it would ruin the view of the Tower of London, so the very modern bridge was covered in stone to look old. Wow, very interesting. Take a look at that beautiful view beneath us here. You can see we just had that Uber boat pass beneath the bridge. Seems like the bridge on the ground level can stay at that level, right? Unless you have sailboats coming through, I imagine that's how it works. But we can stand levels above it here with that view beneath us, sitting on the glass. You know, it's a little scary, but really, really cool to see. Glad we're getting a chance to check this one out. Take a look outside this window here as well. We've got the waterfront view from about the midpoint of the bridge. Really, really cool to see. And again, more glass beneath us. Just keeps going on. Wow, really, really cool to see this side and to walk over the glass there and to learn all this information about the bridge. Let's see if we can make our way over to the other side, maybe get some more photos and see what that side looks like, because I'm told that's a must-do here as well. And there's so much more to see around here as well. I think there's a downwards, which we'll do in the south tower here, as we're, that'll be at the end. Really cool to see the view from the south bank here as well on the, what is it, the east side of the tower. Nice views of the downtown-y area. That side looking more like a bridge now on that side. And interesting information, right? 60 seconds, can open fully in 60 seconds, and you have to request opening of the bridge 24 hours in advance. Wow, very cool. You know, I was just so distracted by the glass floor here, I had not noticed. Maybe on the other side as well, you have a mirror on the ceiling, so you can see what's beneath me from above me. That's awesome. Very cool to see as well. Really, really cool to see all of this information. Made it to the end of the hallway here as well. One more beautiful view until we make our way downward, I think. And there it is. See more of those boats passing by below. And here is a look of the open hallway. Take a look at this beautiful open hallway here at the tower bridge. I love to see it with that glass floor ahead of us here. A nice long glass floor reminds us of those cruise ships, being able to look down, not at the ocean beneath us on this one, but instead at the bridge view. Look at that. So fun to see that and to walk above it. I was told there's a bit more to see on these stairs here as well. I'm not sure how many flights I have to walk in order to get it, but it sounded like there's some suit, like underwater suit that they wore down on the second level here, and then I'll have to come back up. Apparently this is one way into the tower bridge, but I'd missed it initially on the way up. It seemed like we were all just going on the lift, so I just followed the crowd being ushered towards the lift. But I'm excited to see what this looks like. And you've got fun facts as you walk. Like, look at that. Height of bridge, 63 meters from road level to top of the towers. Height of walkways, the length of bridge, and this history on the walls as we make our way. Really, really cool to see. Glad we're getting a chance to check it out. And glad she told me about finding this thing on the second level here. I feel like my legs might be exhausted after this walk, but that's cool. At least I'll get a chance to see it. Take a look at this site office here. You can see regular meetings took place in areas like this one, maybe with boards like this one. That's cool. A couple of artifacts as we continue our descent. And I did see a couple of people coming this way, so not alone, or they were going the other way, but I'm not the only one with interest in seeing stair stuff. You can see right here, scuba suit. I think this is what she was referring to, the excavations. Very interesting. I'm not 100% clear. I'm gonna have to read up on this, understand the use case here. Oh, it sounds like they would dig out the foundations of the two towers. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Really, really cool to see these diver's helmets. Glad I took the time, a moment here, just to walk down the stairs to see it. It's very cool indeed. And you can see, oh my gosh, pay up to 10 pounds per minute? Wow, it seems like they made a good chunk of change, but it was probably nowhere near the safest job, might I say. And look at this, how to build one. Wow, interesting. You can see all of this information back here. Nice exhibit as we make our way back up. All right, now making our way back up and through so we can see the ground level on the south side and the engine room as well. Let's do that. Beautiful spot all around. Really glad we took the time to see that exhibit, to walk through both sides a couple times. Overall, Tower Bridge, definitely recommend it. Making our way down the stairs, and we shall see. There's more fun facts as we go, and then I'm told there's some shops and stuff. Maybe I can get some water at the bottom here. That being said, I heard there's also like not so many exhibits like we saw on the other side, so it was a good thing we walked down there and checked it out. Still some factoids though, which are nice. Look at this, the bridge has been repainted 7 times, and the last repaint required 22,000 liters of paint. Really, really crazy fun facts here. Nice to learn as we make our descent. This is cool too, look at this, roadworks. We've got all kinds of things going on, from road resurfacing. Well, it's pretty much just road resurfacing, but many years of road resurfacing through this fence here. And I believe we are there on the ground level, which I believe we should be able to find some shops. I'm told like a Starbucks or something while we're down here before we make our way to the next stop. But cool to see some more of the history here. Some more icons and artifacts in this section, and we'll figure out where we're going in a moment. I love the styling, love the design here. I'm told the stairs won't take us anywhere. We'll have to take the lift, and from there we'll be able to get to the shops before we go to the engine room, if we like. Beautiful to see it. Really glad we had the chance. You can see it right here behind me, just stepping out from the tower, and we're making our way to the engine room. He said just follow the blue line. That's good to know. Good to know what I'm looking for to get to the engine room. Got that ticket already. Here's the view out into the Thames again, and the snow still around us indeed. So I think I can put my sunglasses away. It's that or put them on. I don't know if you can see the snow pouring down, but really, really nice. And the shops, I think, are down this route as well. I think maybe that's the elevator down to the engine room. Let's give it a go. And beautiful view all around us. Thanks Tower Bridge. It was a great time. So glad I checked it out. A beautiful start to a fun-filled adventure. Really cool. I just realized that red bus back there that I passed was Peppa Pig's afternoon tea bus. It wasn't just a regular everyday bus. There was some tea on there. That's awesome. I gotta do a tea, I'm told, at some point. And now making our way downwards to the engine rooms and gift shop. And I believe we'll find our coffee / water and maybe even a lunchtime snack down this way as well. I was thinking about another part of town and taking the boat, Uber boat, down that route. Still unsure on the timings and everything, but we shall see how things play out. Either way, really cool to see it all. You'll see it's easy to miss the blue line on the ground. If you're just regularly walking on the street, wouldn't know what you're looking for, but I'm just following this one pretty hard. And looks like it's gonna be a left. Here we go. Oops, and that's the end of the road. Oh, engine rooms and shops right here. So I guess we have a bunch of like coffee shops and stuff around us here. Otherwise, yeah, here's a restaurant right here, which actually sounds pretty interesting. Not to mention prices looking pretty decent. We'll see. I'm gonna think about it. Maybe I'll just step in the engine room since it's right here. Am I right? Great. Thank you.
All the original machinery.
All right. Check this out. All this original machinery here. Engine rooms in the Tower Bridge. That's awesome. You can see drive engines, accumulators. Look at that. That's a whole. If you have an interest in machinery and engines, wait here to start. Oh, look at that. Well, it gets the engine going for you. You can see the coal gets pumped, the steam gets pushed out, lifts those accumulators. Oh, the engine is what operates the opening and closing of the bridge. You know, that makes sense. So there they go. The lift's going up, and I envision, yep, there we go. Over here on the far left, raises the bridge. That is awesome. Very, very cool to see, and you can see those are falling, but this continues to rise because the power's still coming through, the water power. Yeah, nice to see how this engine process works, and then that's going to lower the bridge because the pump is no longer running. Check this out over here. You got Stan the stoker stokes the boilers to turn the water into steam. 100 degrees Celsius. Hard and hot work, it reads, which makes sense. Some tight passageways, indeed. Just crouch just a little bit, and I'm not all that tall, but we can hear the voiceovers with some information here as well. 20 tons of coal a week. You get to hear the interactivity, hear the stories. We've got this coal mine train here as well. Check that one out. Check this out here. Incredible to see this spinning green engine at work here. Motor turning the system. 2 engines, 360 horsepower each. Look at that flywheel right there. Seems like it pumps out that water. Awesome. Awesome to see this here. Really, really interesting. And you can hear the kind of squealing that goes alongside that too. You know, kind of reminds me of a train functionality quite a bit. You know, that steam engine. Makes sense, right? And in the last room here, the second engine, look at that. This one stationary, with the other one moving behind us. And you have this book right here. Look at that. It looks like the scribe. What do you call that? Transcript, the ledger, perhaps. Very interesting to see that here too. And you'll see here backside of engine. Really cool to check out the engine room as well. If this is something of interest to you, definitely nice to have as part of your Tower Bridge tour. Really, really cool to read the history as well. Look at that. You've got 1894, and then today. It used to open 20 to 30 times a day, now opens 20 to 30 times a week. Very interesting. 80 people were employed back then. 12 people maintain and open the bridge today. And today, push of a joystick. Look at that. Interesting. And you have these accumulators as well. Look at this, weighing 100 tons each. Massive green pillars right here. Really, really cool artifacts. stored here. Seems like maybe not used today, but nice part of the London Bridge, or the Tower Bridge history. Beautiful exhibit. You got an automatic door on the way out, and something smells pretty tasty. And I'm pretty hungry, so we'll see what they got in here. Maybe snack-wise, maybe not. Or find a food spot nearby. You got good old ice cream right here. That's cool. So we make our way onward. This was a great time. I don't know where this food smell's coming from, though. I think we'll have to maybe check outside for that. Really, really cool to check this one out. Now, I want to see if I can make my way to the Uber boat. You know, that is something I want to get done. So, I gotta cross the bridge somewhere. Tickets and entrance up that way to the bridge. I think I have to go up that way to get back. I don't quite remember. Maybe I'll just follow the blue line backwards, actually. That might not be the worst idea. Well, let's see what's up this way. And now for my own leisurely stroll across the Tower Bridge ground level in order to make it to those boats on the other side. But really great views here from the ground floor too. Glad we had a chance to check it out today. Still got to get food, but I actually think they have some food on the boats, so that might be cool too. Check out those ships sailing beneath us. Yeah, that does look like a great time. Let's see if we can get on the boat here. You know, I only get a one-day pass, and it's not like first thing in the morning, but you know, it's a decent enough hour, I think. Plus, there's so many things I want to do and see. I'm actually going to use the boat to get to another couple of attractions. This time, passing by the ticket booth just to walk by. This is where we got those tickets last time. This is the way we're walking now with the sights. Look at that HMS Belfast sitting out there too. Beautiful. Nice icons around us indeed. And across the way here from the Tower Bridge, you can see the Tower of London. Get the view from it behind the trees as we make our way onwards. Nice looking tower, castle from here. And we'll walk down to that boat dock. You know, I'm just gonna stop in the Costa Coffee here, Tower Coffee, excuse me, and see what food looks like and all the options, because I haven't eaten in a hot minute. So take a look at this wrap. I went ahead and got the pepperoni pizza wrap here. It's like some change pounds, like 4.25 pounds. I keep forgetting pounds are more than euros. That's more than dollars, so it adds up. But you know, quick snack, not bad at all. Let's see if we can find that boat arrangement, and maybe we'll get more food there too. Sure enough, it is like a pizza. You know, you got pepperoni in there, cheese in there. It's not bad, you know. I can't say it's amazing by any means, but it does the job. And we'll take it and find our next full meal spot somewhere else. But I'm glad I got some water there, and I got this to keep us going. Let's keep going. All right, now stepping inside this area, see if we can get our one-day river roamer from here. I think we can, but we'll see. And this is good to know the times here as well. Hey, I have the London City Pass. All right, making our way down this way now, and it sounds like one-day river roamer is just kind of attached to my ticket here. So I scanned it, and he said, oh yeah, you can just scan your London City Pass. I thought they had to print something for me here. So I'm a little confused on that. Either way, boarding the boat down to Greenwich now, because there's a bunch I want to see. Over at Greenwich, he said A2. So I got to figure out where exactly I'm heading here. Make my way down to Greenwich, boarding point A, and we'll head to Greenwich. A2 should be here on my left. It looks like maybe I just missed it. I'm actually not quite sure, but this will take us to Greenwich. Good to know. Just kind of follow the east-west direction dynamic. All right, now we're sitting on the beautiful pier here, waiting for our boat to Greenwich. And you can see 10 minutes, North Greenwich. It looks like, I don't know if Battersea and maybe the other line is people going westbound. But beautiful view of the city from the sea as we make our way ahead, yes. And there is one passing us now. Look at that, Uber boat right there. Beautiful. I wonder why they call it Uber boat, you know, but yeah, we are just waiting to step on board. All right, queuing up. There goes the westbound one. We're going eastbound, so our boat should be here any second. I think, I'm trying to make sure I didn't drop anything too. I think my little thing here hit the window, so I want to make sure my stuff stay in my pockets. And I think this might be us right here. Look at that beautiful POV. Let's make our way onwards. All right, nice. Cheers. Here. If this is an Uber, then it's like a Uber Lux or something going on here. Check this out. Nice and toasty in here. You got that beautiful view with the water around us, the Tower Bridge ahead as we make our way onward. Awesome spot. And I had some GoPro issues on the way in with the battery. It's been giving me a hard time. Still trying to figure that out, but we got a little tables here. We've got these nice, comfortable loungy chairs, and I wanted to make sure I got a nice window view right here. Maybe I should have been on the other side, I'm not sure, but oh yes, I forgot, vehicles drive on the left. Now we know. Check this out here, going under the Tower Bridge. That is so fun. Really, really cool to see it as we're passing beneath. Get to see under the bridge, POV, right here. Welcome to it, shall I say. Oh, wow, that's a great view from behind as well. Bye. Bye, Tower Bridge. Thanks for having us. See you real soon. Bye. All right, checking out the food situation. Just wanted to see what they got back here. See the options. They just announced that the ship will be operating at high speed. Glad I grabbed my food right before that happened. You can see we're really rolling on the water here. And I got a sandwich right beforehand, $3.50 for these little, well, it depends which one you get, but 3, 4, all around there for this little sandwich right here. It's a prawn mayo. I figured, oh, I love shrimp, let's give it a shot.
It's Canary Wharf Pier. Passengers for Canary Wharf, make your way to the front of the boat.
Thank you. Oh, all right. All right, made it off board. That was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed that ride here. You got your Uber boat by Thames Clippers. I think there was an open seating area maybe in the back, but it's literally snowing, so no thanks. Nice they were able to fill up my water bottle. Nice to have a sandwich on there. Not a bad sandwich, might I say. And I drank a bottle and then filled it again. So thanks to that boat. Dave's 1 liter extra hydrated today. Oh yeah, just the way we like it. So let's see if we can check out the Cutty Sark and the college that's out here somewhere as well. Welcome to Greenwich. Greenwich, 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 Greenwich. This is what it sounds like when you're nice and hydrated and maybe full from all the food. And really, boats are so fun to be on. I'm a big boat guy, so that was nice. Bye, Greenwich. Oh, over that way is the Cutty Sark. I was attempting to find the old Royal Naval College first, and look at this! The water is all the way up to the pier here, spilling onto the pier. Wow, I think it's high tide out here. And that's hilarious. How often do you see that water pouring up onto your walkways? Well, I guess that's why nobody's walking along the water. Anyways, trying to get to the old Royal Naval College, and I'm not sure this is the way. Yes, it seems like, oh, it's flooded ahead. Walkway's flooded ahead, so we're gonna be turning back, and we're gonna be starting with the Cutty Sark. How about that? How does that sound? Flooded walkway or Cutty Sark? I'll pick the Sark. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, now approaching the Cutty Sark, last surviving T-clipper for Britain here. Really, really cool to see. Let us check it out, step on board, see what this one is all about. Making our way towards the entryway, Cutty Sark, wherever it is, somewhere over here. But looks cool. Victorian trader, composite ship. Yeah, is the entrance around that way? I think so. It's probably not around this way. Yeah, let's give it a go. Am I right? Step up there and see what it's all about. Here it is, Cutty Sark. Download a Spotify app, access a free audio tour, and here are your prices of admission. Let's make our way. I have the City Pass, London City Pass. So I have used the website. Good to know I can listen right online here. I can walk down this bridge and read the facts and listen as we go. Starting with the sea shanty, I'm told. Let's give it a shot.
Cutty Sark was built in 1869 in Dumbarton, Scotland, equivalent to 20 miles an hour. Cutty Sark's main cargo space. On this deck, you will notice that some of the structure is painted white and some is painted grey. The white is the original iron framework dating back to 1869. 90% of Cutty Sark's hull, that's the main body of the ship, is original.
The fire of the 21st of May 2007 has become one of the defining moments.
Tea was a huge business. One of Cutty Sark's cargoes of tea would have been worth around £6 million in today's money.
From 1885 to 1895. Cutty Sark travelled to ports right across the world, every type, from tea to wool, coal to cocoa beans, pianos to paper.
Officials, this created an imbalance that they felt could not be sustained, and they sought a way of regaining this silver. The First Opium War in 1839 to 42, and the second in 1856 to 60, resulted in China being forced to open up 5 of its ports. The deck was also filled floor to ceiling with cargo. you may notice that the deck feels a little uneven. The deck is curved, so that if any water came down to this deck from the weather deck above, it would easily wash off the sides and avoid damaging the valuable cargo used for storing extra cargo. Head back to the stairs to go up to the main deck and turn left at the top. The man in charge of a merchant ship, such as Cutty Sark, was known as the Master.
Keeping them in the master's saloon, and acquired 2 monkeys when in port in Indonesia. At the suggestion of Toby Mile, one of the apprentices on board, Woodgate bought a camera and began taking photographs of his voyages.
Take a look at the globe here. You can see, oh yes, Cutty Sark's route from Shanghai to London. We just saw in the game. That was really, really cool to play. Seems like, well, I guess it wasn't from Shanghai to London. It was from Sydney. But yeah, really, really cool to see the routes here on the globe. Nice to see that globe as we make our way upwards to the main deck. Let's check that one out. It seems like the main deck's where the action is going to be, but it might also be chilly up here, so we'll see how that goes. And beautiful views all around us here. Love to be on the main deck and see the architecture up here of the ship itself. Oh, we can actually go upstairs that way. I have to just scope it all out first. Yes, it seems like, well, why not? Maybe we should start in that direction. Here we go. Oh, wow. Look at that. Beautiful view of, oh my gosh, wind! Beautiful view off the mast of the ship here if you look out forwards. Oh, there's Nando's down there. Could be an interesting place for some food. And you have this awesome view of the city back there behind us. A beautiful perspective. So glad we're checking this part out, especially the top deck. You have to do that, of course. Am I right? I love to be up here on the top deck of the Cutty Sark, and people had mentioned that it's so much windier up here. You can really hear the wind noise being up on this upper level, but it's an incredible view all around us, so that's the trade-off here. I love to see the view of the Uber boat out that way, the water, the city, so much to see here in Greenwich, and so glad to be checking it out from the Cutty Sark for now. We got a loo over here, and all the sights to see. Beautiful to walk around the deck here. Look at this, you can see inside. You've got a galley here, carpenter's workshop, and all kinds of other sights moving further down the ship. And it does seem like some of that, I don't know, walking out on the bridge type thing is going on here. I think they said this was a preview, like a media preview here of getting out on the ropes. Really, really cool to see that here. I think that's something that they're going to open up as of tomorrow, is what I heard. So nice to see you can do that on the Cutty Sark. Moving downwards to the aft of the vessel. Okay, stepping upstairs now. Let us get this view from above. Oh, and there's an exit only that way, so perhaps that's our exit route when we are done up here today. But wow, really cool to be able to look out and see these people climbing above us. It's a cool spot indeed. Okay, and we are almost to the aft with the wheel there in the back. That's awesome. Really, really cool to see the Cutty Sark. Glad we're having a chance to check it out. And here it is, the wheel of the Cutty Sark. Take a look at that. Looks like it's facing backwards. I guess that's how they did it back in the day. Unless we're forwards now. I'm just confused. But yeah, I thought it normally faces that way. Heading into the decks here. I think this will be like a cabin's office or something, but mind your head, indeed. Yes, master's cabin. Right here. We've got, oh, would you look at this? One way only, but you have beautiful seating areas. This is very nice. Master's cabin, indeed. In case you would like a comfortable venue. Look at that, they even had fancy outlets. They might not have. The loo, oh look at that. Heads, that's what they're calling it, yes, that makes sense. And you've got second mate, the pantry, first mate. Oh, is that a bedroom? It's a bedroom! Oh my gosh. Pantry, okay, here's your kitchen. Your first mate. First mate on the left. And you have the steward right here. So it seems like there's a difference when it comes to accommodations between the different crew members here. I'm just talking about the captain specifically, the masters. But you know what? Not really. Not really. He's got the twin bed at best here as well. I guess that's an English thing. It's probably just a vessel thing, you know. America. America. Cutty Sark. Really, really cool to see. The front of this vessel. Wheels tied down, as you can see. The mast right there, helm, or whatever you might call it. But really glad we had a chance to check this one out. I think we've seen most of the sites, but maybe there's a few more different rooms we can walk through as well. One more room to walk through and see here. We have the able and ordinary seaman. Yes, some bed chambers for everybody. Belongings and free time, would you look at that? Sea chests were too big, and most men used canvas bags. Yeah, it does seem like the space is a little tight. Oh, it's not a 4-bedroom. It's not that kind of hostel, no. Looks like we're in a 12-bedroom hostel room right here. Yes, indeed. Nice to see the space that they shared here. I think I'll pass. Indeed. I'm sure it was a lot tougher than just that too, but it's definitely tight quarters, might I say. Yeah, I think that covers the Sark. Really cool to see. Really glad we had a chance to check it out. And look at this. Oh wow, wood carving built right into the side of that wall there. Beautifully done. Let's see if we can make our way downstairs. Maybe check out the restaurant. Maybe check out one more destination in the Greenwich area. I wanted to check out that college, so we'll see how that looks. Making our way downwards now. You can see beautiful lighting around us. So we make our way to the exit. Yes. Fun facts. Fastest ship, World Traveler, built in 1869 and a T-clipper. It was a nice time, Cutty Sark. It was a quick one, fun one. Nice to pass through. Nice that I had it on my city pass. And always love to be on a sea vessel. And look at this. Even in the cafe area, you can like turn the wheel to move the rudder, for example. Check out the rudder in there. Ahead, left. Just kidding. I want to go straight. Go straight. You can see it moving ever so slightly in there. Seems like more sign-up opportunities for the Wire and Sky fun out here. Not to mention a little bit more sightseeing, like designing Cutty Sark, the Clipper, and the East Indiaman. What is a Clipper? To go at a clip, meaning to go quickly. That's nice. Wow, it's an American expression. That's nice. Would you check that out? I'm surprised they took it from us. That doesn't make a lot of sense. You have a couple of different hats back this way. Very interesting to see. And a few more icons. Oh, and we're on the bottom of the ship. So you can see, if you look above us, I didn't even notice the ship right up there. That does make some sense, doesn't it? But yes, Cutty Sark, Nanny's Cutty Sark, and other things like that while we're down here. As we are considering what's next. Do we grab a snack or do we move on? Very cool to see these sculptures down here too. I'm not sure what this is about. The Long John Silver collection of figureheads. Oh, that's cool. Wow, this is actually really cool. I didn't even know. This is the Long John Silver collection of figureheads. It is the largest collection of merchant Navy figureheads in the world. Can you believe that? I was not expecting to see that here. You have these figureheads. Wow, it's beautiful. All different kinds here. Which one would you want mounted on the mantle of your vessel? For me, it's a tough choice. I like that eagle up there. The eagle's nice. Yeah, we got a few interesting options indeed. And here you go, talking through his hat. We've got the top hat of crewman, John Willis. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's many different people, and you can actually pick it up and listen to what they're saying about their hats. But I like that one, that captain-looking hat. I'm thinking maybe I will grab some tea. Maybe I'll try the cream tea while I'm here. I was told I have to do a proper English tea, which like comes with snacks and stuff. It's like sometimes a meal, but I can do it here with like a little pastry. It might be worth a shot. Here we are, a proper English tea, I think, maybe. It's cream tea. I helped myself, as she advised, to the scone and to the jam. I'll put the clotted cream in there as well. Not quite sure the use case of the butter, but probably goes on the same thing. Oh, it's pure Irish butter. Would you look at that? Ireland. And then you've got the tea. Mango and strawberry is what I selected. We will give this a shot and let you know what we think. Indeed, it shall be delicious. Let's give it a shot. Cheers. Cheers to you. There you have it, a very pink tea indeed. I'm guessing it's herbal, which makes sense, you know, this late in the day. There were also a bunch of options. There was sencha. I mean, I'm sure I could have gotten a black one as well, but I figured mango and strawberry sounds good. Cheers. Not a bad tea. The muffin, if you will. You know, this clotted cream looked pretty gross at the top. It looked like a crusty, like butter. Not quite sure it is. Then you cut through it and then it looks like a real butter. It looks like I don't know, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The butter that you microwave and then let it sit for a while. I'm not sure what it is. I'm gonna give it a little taste. Now that being said, tastes good. Tastes fine. Tastes like a butter, like a milky butter, perhaps like a cream. Let's give it a shot on the scone with the jam and the knife in the pantry. Wait a second. This is not clue. This is scone. Yes, that is nice. Tasty. Like a dessert pastry. I'm actually not sure I tried the scone by itself, so maybe I should start there. Yeah, the cream gives it a nice creaminess. And there's probably some sugar going on in that too, but yeah, we like it. Fun time and a delicious time here at the Cutty Sark, making our way onwards to our next destination. One more in Greenwich, if we can make it happen. That's college, Old Royal College, I think. Let's check it out. Oh, and a quick look at the gift shop. Since we're here, that's pretty much it. And right across the street, welcome, the Old Royal Naval College. Let's step inside. I was going to walk this way, and then I realized, oh, here's this majestic gate right here. And it seems like it's not meant for vehicles. So I can walk right through the majestic gate instead. Very cool. It's like a painted hall, I think I'm looking to find here. So, see what we can find. Yeah, this just looks like a college. Where's what I'm looking for? Oh, okay. Painted hall is now open. Buy tickets in the visitor center. Okay, where's the visitor center? And stop for coffee and breakfast. Also nice. Maybe I should try through here. See if the visitor center is this way. I'm attempting to have the maps help me out. Seems like the painted hall would then be this way. Let's see if that's accurate. Walking through this college campus now. Nice to see. Yes, this works. Visitor center this way, and then painted hall looks like it's ahead. I think I have to stop at the visitor center. Let's take a look. Quick peek in the visitor center, and we're hearing that they all close at 5. Everything closes at 5. So I think I'm going to make my way over to that painted hall. I think that's the big thing to see them do. But this is very cool to see as well. Yeah, let's go check out that painted hall with our ticket. It sounds like we should be good to just bring the ticket that we have and don't need to like get more formal one here. Seems to be the way at most places. So let's just head over there. Make sure we get to see it all in the next hour before they close. I'm sure that sun is in your way, so before they close, how about that? And we are down to our last bit of battery life. My battery's been weird on me, so hopefully we'll make it through, but we'll see how things go. Yes, it most definitely feels like a college campus, but plenty of open space, which is very nice. I like that, you know, big passageways and not a lot of crowds. So that's pleasant for me as we walk away from the sun and hope the sun doesn't walk away from us as we try to catch the painted hall before we catch our boat back, which also stops by like 5 something, like 5:30 or 5:50, I think. Here we are, painted hall and Undercroft. Let's take a look. Ooh, okay. Oh, and they have a cafe here as well. Shop and cafe in the painted hall. But we'll make our way to see the beauty that it holds. Look at this architecture right out front. Wow, that beautiful obelisk right here. It's cool to see. And hopefully you can see like the little constellations looks like carved in there. Very, very cool. Stepping inside. All right, making our way quickly, expeditiously up the stairs. Got in the last tour of the day at the painted hall. It's going to be really cool to see. Is this push doors? It is push doors. Nice doors. Let's make our way upstairs.
So this was Queen Mary II's project. Now, sadly, she died aged 26 of smallpox, and as a way of generating money for the charity that was the Greenwich Hospital. What's interesting about these creatures here, these are Melusines, and you will see England's highest order of chivalry there in the top. I'm going to suggest a place to sit or stand, whichever you prefer. Perhaps this bench over here. And we have also the ship over there. Liberty over tyranny. And we have, so he's here as Winter. Lying there with captured French colours. The men who served and for public security in the reign of Mary, you to have a look back at the proscenium arch above us and see how James Thornhill has mirrored that in the painting, making it look almost three-dimensional. Married to Mary, an English queen, or princess at the time, and he comes with his Dutch army. He's being welcomed by Britannia, and Glorum Spes Magna, the Catholic king fled, who was Mary's father. Neptune with his trident, and he's offering his trident to Lord High Admiral. So here we have George. This is George's triumphal arrival. In reality, of course, George didn't arrive to this. He arrived on a foggy September night. Here, George I's son. Then we have the matriarch, Sophia of Hanover, with a building on her head, and that shows stability. It's showing how the family is still stable. Multiple generations in the 5th and the 7th of January 1806, and about 100,000 people processed in and paid their respects to him.
And then should also not be wrong.
All right, making our way up to see one more piece here, the chapel, if we can make that happen here today. Beautiful tour, though. Really, really glad we had a chance to see all that amazing artwork upstairs and to be able to check out the old Royal Naval College here, which is apparently no longer used for that purpose. Acquired in 1990, switched over in 1997 to a historical institution. Sounds like revenue comes from a third tickets, a third tenants, and a third movies. That's cool. Oh my gosh, take a look at this. I wonder, do we open it? No, it's just this level. Whew. Amazing to see all these sights, an action-packed day from the Tower of London to the Tower Bridge to Cutty Sark, and we made it to the old Royal Naval College to see that painted room there. What was it called? Painted alley or something like that. Skittles Alley, I was told, was like they made it out of Skittles and they did like bowling there in the old mortuary. Didn't get a chance to catch that one, but we'll see if we get a chance to come catch it another day. And of course, the Uber boat. What an amazing, thrilling day. So glad I had a chance to check it all out, and my first full day in London was a success, most definitely. Now, my camera's about to die, but I'm gonna take the boat back, change hotel rooms if I can, and we'll see what happens. One last view I had to share here. Beautiful walk along the pier as we make our way back to that boat. Fortunately, found this walking route back. Seems like maybe could have come this way from the Cutty Sark, but live and learn, and so glad I'm getting the chance to walk this way as I head back. So I went ahead and got some Goddard's Greenwich. You can see this little corner shop here. I've got steak and ale pie, and look, they have oyster cards here too. Although at this point, I'm not sure I need one. It was like £5.20 or something with the whole meal with the mash and everything, so that'll be cool. Give it a shot. Steak and ale pie with some mash, and we got some gravy on there too. We'll let you know what we think. Probably eat this one while we're on the boat. Apparently they have not changed their recipe since 1890. The mash was okay, but let's dig into that pie. It's not bad for a quick bite, gotta say. You know, it's an option. I could see going back for it. Probably skip the mash next time, but beautiful view as we enjoy it, sailing back to Westminster. And passing right by the HMS Belfast, I believe. Really, really cool to see. Check that one out. Wow, and maybe they're still open, because you got some people taking in the views on board, it seems like.
The next stop in the service will be London Bridge City Pier. Once again, we're now arriving at Blackfriars. Passengers.
Off in the distance there, Big Ben. You can see Big Ben right around there. And the London Eye right there, spinning wheel. Really, really cool to see. And a beautiful view of Big Ben as we disembark across from it at Waterloo. Love to see it. And an incredible view right beneath the London Eye here. Take a look at that. Ferris wheel above us. And a nice glass roof. That was very helpful. Above us too. I see you from behind London Eye. I see you there. Very cool to see. Love that we can see all these beautiful attractions on our way back. It's been a great day. Take a look at my new room view. Very, very nice. Hotel staff here, very accommodating. Beautiful view outside my window, just like the one from downstairs, but at 5 floors up. You can see we've got the bed here. We've got the vault, which is nice. You know, I like that vault. I should test that out, make sure it works. You've got the bathroom right here. They said it's slightly smaller, and it's really hard to tell that it's slightly smaller. Maybe since I know, maybe that back side, it does seem to be differently styled, you'll see. Chargers are out here, for example, but that is no problem at all. Still a nice little fold-out desk here for us. At least I think that's what that's for. And otherwise, a nice spot. Works out. Does the job. Thanks, Point A. Your customer service is Point A. And here's another view. I didn't realize I have 2. That's quite nice. A couple of things I'm noticing are different down here, like the locker is a little bit different. I am going to miss this nice little table. The one upstairs, not as nice, but many things I do like more about upstairs. So, one last look at my first floor window view. Thanks, first floor. It's been fun. Enjoy being noisy. And we'll see ya when we're out and about, but not when we're sleeping. Bye. I don't even recall. Did I give you a full tour of the new room? Let me show you the views. I'm at the end of the hall, which is beautiful. So I have this view, as well as the view that I would have had previously several floors lower. It's tighter, and again, I mentioned the lockbox is different. The table here, a little bit different. You know, your outlets are just like there-ish, and the table's not my fave table. I miss the table. That's pretty much all I'll miss. And maybe I'll miss a couple of inches, a couple of feet, but this is our new view outside the window. 5 floors up. Thank you for the peace and quiet. Yeah, buddy. Thanks so much for helping me make it an amazing day. Positive vibes. Don't forget to make your day an incredible day as well. Focus on the positive vibes. Look for the silver lining in everything you do. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay informed of future adventures coming your way. And until next time, enjoy these sights and play on.